Hello. Happy Tuesday. I don't know why I have so much trouble remembering the days of the week. I'm Carrie Pierce. How are you today? So my title is I'm Busting Myths Today. I've seen on social media a lot lately ads for makeup, which is totally cool. Everybody deserves the right to promote their products, right? But what I've seen as I read through the comments is, hey Rhonda, what I've seen is, why don't they use someone that doesn't have flawless skin? Me, I'm volunteering. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show people that are over 50, I mean, really any age, but I'm going to be 52 here shortly. And so my skin is not flawless, but I want to show you that for $14, you can have amazing coverage. Am I right, Rhonda? For $14. The products that I'm referring to are slightly more, actually kind of a lot more, but what they show is this beautiful young model, with the flawless skin, and yes, the makeup looks absolutely gorgeous on her, but she looked gorgeous even before she put makeup on. So I'm here to show you that. Hey Katie, for $14, you can have a flawless look as well. Katie, what do you think? Because I just got a haircut and Katie cut off about 3 inches. So kind of toned down the brassiness. Anyway, if you need a good hairstylist, message me and I'll hook you up. But I wanted to come on here and show you with just a simple palette of colors, they're each $14. I think this might be, the contour might be 16, but then again, it might be 14 too. I guess I should look that up. You really only need 4 products. So for the price of one of those other companies' foundation, you can get your whole face done, have an amazing flawless finish for a whole lot less. So let's get started. And today, I tried to sit as close as I could so you can see my skin imperfections, which, it's not terrible, but it's also not 20-year-old skin. So I've got my Buffy brush, I have my palette, and I'm just going to dab into my highlight, which is foundation. We call it highlight just to confuse everyone. So I'm just going to, see that? It just covers everything. That's a lot for that area. So I'm just going to blend it out. And hey Tina, it's cream, but don't think that it's anything like your mother or your grandmother's cream makeup. It is not. It goes on like a second skin. So you can see, look at that. All of those freckles have been covered for $14. 14. This is kind of going to be my rant, because I just think that sometimes, not all the time, a lot of the time, hey Tina, hi Gina, companies can be misleading. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just saying I came on here to be honest, to show you that for $14, you can have nice, full coverage makeup. Hey! If your skin isn't, thank you. If it isn't that of a 20-year-old. As we age, the sun takes its toll. So yes, we have sun damage, we have melasma, if you've had kids, hyperpigmentation if you're out in the sun a lot. There's just so many things. And so you want, at least I do, I want coverage that covers, but I don't want to have it take away. Let me slide over these comments so I can see. I'm doing this in my phone. And I've got a little blemish right there. Just when I say, oh, my skincare. Hormones. Anyway, just being real. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, so I want, I have freckles. My freckles are always going to show through regardless. But I want my skin to look even. I want to have a nice glow. I don't want it to be a matte finish. Although if you want matte finish, even though this is cream, you can totally do a matte finish. Just finish up with powder. So you can see, I'm up close and personal today. I can still see some of my freckles, but it just gives it a nice dewy finish. And, it doesn't have to feel heavy. I mean, this doesn't feel heavy to me, and it moves with my fine lines. So it's not going to like settle in and really accent them. It just moves with your skin. That cream is the best. Hey, Jess. Cream, my daughter's 22 and she's finally come on board, First she was like, no, Mom, I don't want the kind of makeup that you're wearing, but she's finally come around and she loves it. So if you have a daughter and they actually like what you like, that says a lot, because typically your daughters are anti whatever you say. So it works on younger skin all the way up. I've seen makeovers on, I think there was one lady who turned like 90 or 95. She looked amazing. All right. I say that a lot. Another thing about this makeup is that it's called 3D. So, our face is not just one dimension. Sure, you can put on one single color all over and you're going to cover up some things, but you're not really highlighting anything. You're just making everything look the same. So when you contour, you are creating shadows where you want to enhance certain things. Like, I don't have cheekbones, but if I create this shadow under my cheekbones, it's going to give the illusion that I do. Forehead, I'm just kind of framing out my forehead. Ooh, it got hot in here. I'm sweating. I'm just framing out my forehead so that it kind of just frames my entire face. One of the cool things that I like, hey Jenna, is to, I'm gonna slide those comments over, is to line my jawline so I get this nice shadow under here. So these little sagging jowls disappear, at least the illusion of them. We're just creating a nice shadow under there, and then we'll blend this down. And then for our blush, our contour under our cheeks, we blend it up because gravity has already taken its toll. And so when we push it up like this, we're creating those cheekbones. See how that is? And like I said, this contour is like $14. It might be 16, 14 or 16. But I've had this highlight here, also known as foundation, for months. This will last me probably three months, maybe 4. The other colors, at least 6, and then the contour and lip and cheeks, these will go at least a year. So they really do last a long time for the amount of money that you're spending, plus the quality. I mean, the quality is there. Now I'm going to go in to my brightener, my highlight that's a little bit lighter. And I like to go a little light so you can see it better on camera. But I've already done my eyes. I just wanted to kind of go over my face today so you can see this. I'm gonna clean up my eyeshadow too. It really brightens under your eye, and you wanna always do the triangle of light so that if you have any kind of dark circles or eye bags or any issues under your eyes, you bring the product down to really brighten that entire area. It takes the attention away from just that under your eye. If you're still doing like the half moon, like we were taught growing up, it's just going to bring attention to that area. And that's not what we want. So highlight and contouring is highlighting what we want, and contouring or creating a shadow, or I like to call it Spanx. Spanx for your face. So we're just going to, and if you have a lot of fine lines under your eyes, just tap it, and that pushes the product into your fine lines, but it doesn't settle or separate. There's no separation with this product. It just sits on your skin, and because it's cream, it moves with your skin so that you're not having to worry about seeing those. It gives you almost a blur factor with those fine lines, which if you have them, you know what I'm talking about. No filters needed. So I'm just gonna go in and do a little nose contour. And I like to go on the top, just off to the side on each of them. You can kind of follow the line of your eyebrow. Some days I can do a nice straight line. Other days, not so much. But it doesn't matter because the products are so forgiving. I'm gonna go on with my lighter color here and just go down the tip of my nose to create that illusion of a nice small nose. See, just it draws your eye to that area there. So we've contoured. We've done our first main highlight color. We've done the under eye brightness, and then the last thing is to do your lip and cheek color. I'm going to switch out my color from my palette. So I really like the orange and peachy colors, and I've got this one right here is called Frenchie. So Frenchie is going to be my color of choice today. Let me just pop it in the bottom here. It's what the good thing about this is that everything is magnetic. The tins are metal, so you can just pop them in and out really super easy. So I'm gonna go in just above where I contoured and tap it with my finger. That way I get it exactly where I want. I'm gonna use my B squared brush, and we are just going to blend it out into that contour. See how nice and soft that is? I didn't use much product at all. And it is a dual purpose product. It is lip and cheek. So I slide these comments over so I can see. You can use a brush. I prefer to use my finger. You can get it exactly where you want it. And then I like to add a little Desert Sunset. Frenchie is more of a satin. It's not matte, but it's definitely not gloss. So I like to add the Desert Sunset over it because I like a glossy lip. So that's it. So I've done my main color. I've done my contouring, a highlight color or brightening color under my eyes, and then my lip and cheek. So 4 products, they're $14 each. You can see, you can still see my freckles, but everything has just smoothed out. My fine line there is blurred, which, yes. So that is my demonstration of high quality, good coverage makeup that doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. It isn't on a 20-year-old with flawless skin. That was my big thing. It's, you know, I'm real. I've got flawed, mature skin. Hey, Shelly. And if I have no makeup experience whatsoever, I've been with this company since July. I think I actually got my face makeup in August, so it hasn't been that long. And if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I am like the least makeup oriented person there is. So it's super easy. You don't have to be a makeup artist to do it, or like I said, have that flawless skin. It really does cover. Thank you. Sorry. And like I said, my 22-year-old daughter, if she has breakouts, you know, she just goes in with her contour and will touch them up, and then goes about her business, and the finish is just beautiful. So if you are tired of the makeup that you have, not doing what you want it to do, if you're feeling like you're looking dull, you don't have that dewy finish anymore, let's talk. I would be more than happy to help you. The first step is to color match you. Hey, Stosley. I hope I said that right, Stosley. The first step is to color match you. You don't have to do a thing except for send me a makeup-free selfie, and I do the rest. No more guessing what color you need, which I totally love that, because that was the hardest part for me. I promise you will never look like an Oompa Loompa again. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me rant. And if you have any questions or want to try it, give me a shout. Drop it in the comments or message me. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.